brief, unscripted moment from Catherine, Princess of Wales, at this year's Commonwealth Day service has captured the hearts of royal watchers around the world, proving once again that sometimes the smallest gestures leave the biggest impression. On Monday, the Princess of Wales joined her husband, Prince William, Prince of Wales, along with other senior members of the royal family, for the annual Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey in London. The ceremony, one of the most significant fixtures in the royal calendar, brought together members of the monarchy, global dignitaries, political leaders, and representatives from across the 56 nations of the Commonwealth. But amid the grandeur, formal speeches, and centuries-old traditions, it was a quiet, almost playful interaction from Catherine that ended up stealing the spotlight. During the service, Catherine was seated beside Prince William while looking through the printed program for the ceremony. The moment seemed entirely routine, the princess calm and composed as always, surrounded by the solemn atmosphere typical of such royal occasions. Then, something unexpected happened. Across the aisle, one of the royal photographers caught her attention. As their eyes met, Catherine's expression instantly softened into a warm smile. Rather than ignoring the moment or maintaining the usual reserved composure expected during formal royal events, the princess leaned slightly forward and appeared to mouth a simple greeting, "Hello." It was subtle, quick, almost private, but the cameras caught it. And within hours, the clip began circulating online, quickly delighting royal fans who appreciated the authenticity of the moment. For many observers, the brief exchange perfectly captured Catherine's unique approach to royal life. Graceful, genuine, and refreshingly human. Fans quickly took to social media to share their reactions. One admirer wrote that the moment was the most wholesome royal interaction they had seen in a long time. Another praised the princess for her effortless warmth, writing that they loved how she didn't rely on staged gestures or posed smiles. "No posing, no awkward royal glances," the fan noted. "Just a sincere smile and a simple greeting." Others echoed the same sentiment, describing the princess as a true class act, whose natural charm continues to resonate with the public. In a monarchy often defined by protocol and tradition, it was exactly the kind of spontaneous moment that reminds people why Catherine has become one of the most admired members of the modern royal family. While the sweet exchange drew attention online, Catherine's appearance at the service also drew widespread praise from fashion watchers. Despite London's typically grey skies, the princess stood out in a striking cobalt blue coat dress designed by Catherine Walker, one of her most trusted designers. The structured coat dress featured a sharp collar and a beautifully tailored silhouette that flowed into a pleated skirt, a classic look that balanced sophistication with timeless royal elegance. She paired the outfit with a matching felt hat by Sean Barrett, a piece she had previously worn to the Commonwealth Day service in 2023, demonstrating her continued commitment to sustainable royal fashion by re-wearing beloved pieces. Completing the ensemble were her signature navy suede pumps from Gianvito Rossi, a favorite in her wardrobe that retails for around £650. Catherine also carried a structured handbag from Strathberry, valued at approximately £295, another brand closely associated with the princess thanks to her frequent appearances with their designs. Around her neck, she wore a striking vintage pearl necklace from Susan Kaplan. The elegant piece, dating back to the 1980s, features 5 strands of luminous faux pearls that graduate in size and are finished with a Swarovski crystal clasp. The necklace, priced at around £275, has become one of Catherine's increasingly recognizable accessories in recent months. Perhaps the most meaningful element of Catherine's ensemble, however, was her choice of earrings. The princess wore the historic Bahrain pearl drop earrings, once owned by Queen Elizabeth II. The story behind these earrings stretches back nearly 8 decades. When Princess Elizabeth married Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, in 1947, she received a number of wedding gifts from leaders around the world. Among them were 7 exquisite pearls presented by the Hakim of Bahrain. 2 of those pearls were later crafted into a pair of elegant drop earrings featuring diamond studs and delicate diamond arrangements, a design characteristic of late 1940s jewelry craftsmanship. Over the years, the earrings became part of the late Queen's personal collection and were worn at several official occasions early in her reign. In 1982, the monarch famously loaned them to Diana, Princess of Wales, who wore them alongside the iconic lover's knot tiara during a state banquet at Hampton Court Palace, hosted for Beatrix of the Netherlands. Later, in 2012, the earrings were also loaned to Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, for a performance at Royal Albert Hall. But since debuting them at the Remembrance Sunday service in 2016, Catherine has become their most frequent modern wearer, a quiet but meaningful continuation of royal tradition. The Commonwealth Day service itself marked one of the largest gatherings of senior royals in recent months. Alongside William and Catherine were Princess Anne and her husband Tim Lawrence, as well as Prince Richard, Duke of Gloucester, and Birgit, Duchess of Gloucester. The final arrivals were King Charles and Queen Camilla, who were welcomed at the Abbey's entrance by David Hoyle. Among the distinguished guests attending the ceremony were UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Albert II, Prince of Monaco, and former Spice Girls star Jerry Horner with her husband, Christian Horner. During the ceremony, King Charles's annual message to the Commonwealth was distributed to the congregation in a special booklet. In his remarks, the monarch emphasized the enduring importance of unity among the Commonwealth's 56 member states. He described the organization as a rare and precious alliance in a world that often feels increasingly divided. The king also highlighted the Commonwealth's enormous potential for cooperation and trade among trusted partners, noting that the organization connects nearly 3 billion people across the globe. His message stressed that collaboration between nations remains essential to addressing global challenges and improving the lives of citizens across the Commonwealth. Yet despite the significance of the speeches and the impressive gathering of world figures, it was Catherine's quiet exchange with a photographer that lingered most in the minds of many viewers. In a setting defined by ceremony and tradition, the princess's simple smile and whispered greeting reminded people that behind the royal titles are human moments, spontaneous, genuine, and disarmingly warm. And sometimes, those fleeting moments are the ones that resonate the longest. Each year, the Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey becomes more than just a major event in the royal calendar. It also offers one of the most anticipated fashion moments of the year. And few royal figures capture attention quite like Catherine, Princess of Wales. Over the past decade, Catherine has quietly built a reputation as one of the most influential style figures within the modern monarchy. Her Commonwealth Day appearances, in particular, have become a showcase of elegant tailoring, thoughtful symbolism, and timeless royal sophistication. One of Catherine's most striking Commonwealth Day appearances came in 2022, when she arrived at the service in a bold and beautifully tailored royal blue coat dress by Catherine Walker, one of the princess's most trusted designers. Adding to the drama of the look was her matching hat, a chic Jackie O-inspired design that sat elegantly atop her signature brunette hair. In 2023, Catherine once again demonstrated her remarkable fashion instincts with a sophisticated ensemble from celebrated designer Erdem Muraliolu, founder of the luxury label Erdem. Perhaps one of Catherine's most dramatic Commonwealth Day looks came in 2025, when she stepped into Westminster Abbey wearing a striking monochrome red ensemble that instantly captured attention. The princess chose to re-wear a vibrant scarlet coat dress by Catherine Walker, proving once again her commitment to sustainable royal fashion and the thoughtful recycling of beloved wardrobe pieces.